guys, it's Missy. Happy Vlogmas Day 11. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what's on my iPad that I got right here. I took the case out already because it was hard to pull it out of the case and show you guys what my iPad actually looks like. So here is this little baby right here. I got this in it's an iPad Air 10.9 inch. Got this in a color purple, and I think I got this probably a year ago, and I normally use this for doing my thumbnail and editing my videos. Also, I got the Apple Pencil Generation 2. I don't have one that has like you can customize it with your name. I was gonna do that, but I'll just leave it simple like this. And I have this simple iPad case that I got from Amazon, and I used to have one that was a keypad, but I didn't think I needed it, so I just grabbed one that had a case and fold it up. You can be able to like charge it up on your own like that, and it will show you like right on here that it's charging. I'm gonna show you guys what's in my iPad. Okay, so starting off, what my lock screen looks like, I got this picture on Pinterest. I just love everything that deals with Christmas theme. I love that. And then when you go into my home page, this has a bunch of widgets. I like having, and my home screen too is in a Christmas theme as well. Also got it from Pinterest. 4 of my widgets I got are from Pinterest, all based on the month of December and Christmas related. And I'll show you guys how to do a widget at the end. So basically, on the top one, I have one that says a December reminder, which says, don't just live through days, make them count. You already have the right person, you. Choose people that choose you. Nothing is too good for you. Growth is uncomfortable, but worth it. I like that quote so much. And then I have another widget, the one to the right, that shows like 3 gingerbread mans and a candy canes. The other one is another widget of also Christmas. The third bottom one, I have an app that I use called Time Tree. It helps me keep track of my bills and when I uploaded my videos, what appointments I have. So everything that deals with like schedule related, I like looking at it and remind myself like, okay, this bill is due. I did this video and I uploaded on this day, or my mom's appointment, or my brother's graduation. It's like those type of things. And then the 4th one is a picture of my grandmother and myself. And then this 5th one, it says, this one is like basically in this widget that I also found from Pinterest, is writing a letter to the month of December, but it's talking to you. So it's like a quote, but it's like a letter, if that makes sense. This one says, I have to pull it up because I kind of can't see it very well. It says, dedicate time to those who matter. Embrace the warmth of family and friends. Choose moments of self-care and rest. Enjoy the magic of the season. Make memories with loved ones. Believe in holiday joy and peace. Escape into cozy moments just for you. Remember what truly matters. I love that one because it just reminds me of what December is going to be for me alone. So that's all the widgets that I have there. And then on the left corner underneath the first widget, I have calendar, Google Maps, and then everything that came with the iPad. I put a separate folder of everything that Apple came with. So like the FaceTime, contacts, Apple Store settings, everything you see on here, you know what I'm talking about. Gmail, mail, clock, reminders. I don't really use any of these at all. I basically use some of them on my phone. And then on the bottom here, I have camera, messenger, Apple Music, and then on the other corner to my right that you use most often, I have Canva, Widgetsmith, photos, and then all the Apple library stuff that I use. The second slide still, this is where I have ones that are broken down into sections, so like notes and study, YouTube and everything, designer, games, weather, clarity, photos, Find My, Clips, Pages, Voice Memos, Health, and Calculator. I don't use any of these apps on my iPad, but I only use Photos and sometimes I use Pages, but it all depends. So basically the first one, Notes and Studies, we have Flexil, which means it's like you know how GoodNotes, it's more like that where you're taking notes. Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets. I use Google Docs on my computer. Google Slides, I don't really use that much. TimeTree, I do use, and like I said, TimeTree is one of the best apps I've ever used. I use it on my phone. And then this other app that I have, I love this app very much. It's called Notion. I've seen everybody use Notion every single time, and they say it's one of the best apps ever, where you can basically keep track of all your videos, doing your scripts, doing your notes, planning out what you're going to do for the day. Like you can do to-do lists, you can do stuff based for your, I don't think you can use this for your homework, but I had started using this back in October. But yeah, up here is my life planner. I have like a little quote on the top where it says, always be thankful for anything and everything that goes on in your life. And then the bottom, like the middle section, I have stuff that's like, it says to-do list, budgeting, wish list, and YouTube guide. So like my to-do list is like this, where I basically have what I need to do on an everyday basis, and then my 3 things that I'm grateful for, and then the quote of the day, which that has not changed at all. And then the other one is like my budgeting, which I won't show you because that one is all the bills that I have to keep in mind of. My wish list, it's a lot. I keep this wish list on here because it always keeps me on a mindset of what I want one day, like in the near future, or like whenever I have the money for it. Like if I save enough money, I could get this. So that's all of my wish list that I want. And if you guys want me to do like a Christmas wish list / gift ideas, let me know in the comments below and I can definitely do that for you guys. And then the YouTube guide is just basically how I'm able to learn how to do what I do. Then the other folder that I have is like a gym plan. I basically look at what kind of day I want to do. I have a leg and upper body day, press day, push and pull day. And then when I went to the gym, I keep track of it on like the second folder right here that says gym hours I did. I keep track of that. And then this one is a monthly update of the times I went to the gym. So like May through June of 2024, it'll show you all the stuff that I've done throughout like those days and weeks that I've done them, and what time I went into the gym, what time I got done with the gym, how long I've been on the treadmill, how many times I did like a leg press or leg curl. Like the leg day, it was short because there were so many people that day. And I can't wait to use this again when I go back to the gym and update this more. That's the gym folder. And then I have YouTube folder, bookshelf tracker. This one's one of my favorite to share with you guys. So this folder helps me keep track of all the books I've read and which ones I'm currently reading. So right now I'm still stuck on this book right here, and I'm like almost done with the book, you guys. And don't ask me why that book takes me forever. It really is. So I keep track of like the books that I finished, which is all these books, which is a lot. Books that, you know, I haven't read yet, like I'll keep track of that. And then there's another folder on the bottom that I really haven't updated yet, but the books of what I want to read. And then the other one is the book organizer, where I have a location of where all of my bookshelves are. Like for this one, it says main bookshelf, which is in the living room. I have all of these books. Then the one in my bedroom, I have, it's like a library, but I can actually find, you know, how many books I have, what books I finished, and which books I got rid of. I keep that on the bottom of my list. And then same goes with bookshelf number 3. Drive, I don't really use. Drive, Keynote, and regular notes, I don't really use those. The next folder is basically YouTube related. The only ones I use in this folder is Final Cut Pro, Canva, Files, Epidemic Sound, YouTube Studio, and regular YouTube. Canva I use for my thumbnail and my end card. Epidemic Sounds I use, it's a non-copyright, and basically this one has a subscription too, but you get a 1 month free trial. YouTube Studio I highly recommend for people that want to start becoming a content creator. YouTube Studio is basically checking your analytics and your progress of how you're doing. And then YouTube is just basic YouTube that I watch. I get addicted with YouTube, so I watch that every single day, like random YouTube videos. So that's that folder. Next is Designer. I do not really use this one at all. Basically, before I became a content creator, I always wanted to be an interior designer, basically where they come up with designs of a property building and they basically do a plan on how the place is supposed to look by what the client wants. I used to use, but I keep it on here just in case if I ever wanted to practice again. Live Home 3D, Plan 3D, and then Planner 5D. All those three are compared to home property, like you're creating your own blueprint, basically, of how you want the property or the house to look. Measure, Dropbox, and Pinterest. Pinterest I use to find a lot of my wallpaper. That Dropbox I use for like business reasons. So like if I get like any brands or stuff like that, I can drop it to another company and then they can look through it, or I'll just use my email. So that's that folder. And then games, I don't really use this app. I used to be so addicted with Fruit Ninja and Cookie Jam. Those two used to be my favorite apps during my relax time. Now that I've been a little bit busy throughout the week, I don't necessarily use these apps. But if I'm ever in like the mood to unwind before I go to bed, then Icing on the Cake, I've never played that game before, but a lot of people say that the first couple of rounds is like easy, but then it gets hard, like as the rounds get like really high. So I don't really play that game as much, but as a kid I used to play Fruit Ninja and Cookie Jam. And then like I said before, I have weather, clarity, photos, find my, clips, pages, voice memo, health, and calculator, which half of those I do not really use at all. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I do my widgets that you see on here. So first off, I go onto my phone and I'll give you guys like using like one of these widgets I have. So basically I go onto my images, and after I find like the photos that I want from my iPhone, I do a screenshot and I airdrop it to my iPad. And once I find it, I go and I look at which ones are my absolute favorite to use. I don't have them, but let's say I did this one for my widget on the right hand side. I'll go onto the Widget Smith and find whatever size I want. They have a small, medium, and a large. Let's do a large. So we'll go on to large, and they basically have like these widgets that say widget, theme, photo, options, and filter. I do photo, and we'll just use this one as an example because I don't want to mess this one up. So you go onto here, you'll click the photos, you'll click the photo that you want, and then you place it on here, line it up to where you can see like the words, and it matches like how you want it, like that. Then you can do like a theme where it can be a Christmas related, like all these new ones they have. You can do like any one of these. I used to have a subscription with Widget Smith, but now I don't anymore. So we're gonna do, for fun, we're just gonna say candy cane, and it will look like that. So you hit save, and then they look like a candy cane. And why don't I'll just do it for like all of them so you guys can see what it will look like, because this is still like a Christmas theme to me. So I'm gonna do that with the candy cane. Candy cane right here. Okay, now all of them have the candy cane theme on there. So once I get off of the widget, this is the Widget Smith app, this is what we'll have. You'll see that now all of my widgets that I have on my home screen have now turned into candy cane. So I absolutely love that. That is everything that I have on my iPad. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Happy Vlogmas Day 11, and stay tuned for another video. Comment down below the Christmas tree emoji. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until then, Miss you already.
I can hear the sleigh bells ringing.